Full House made the Tanner home feel like a place where every mistake could be forgiven, every lesson ended gently, and every heartbreak somehow found its way back to a hug. But real life brought child stars growing up, private struggles, quiet exits from fame, and the loss of a beloved TV father. Jesse Katsopoulos is the cool uncle of Full House, the leather-jacketed musician with perfect hair, Elvis dreams, and no plan to become anyone's domestic hero. Played by John Stamos, born in 1963 in Cypress, California. He was 24 when the series began in 1987. In 2026, John Stamos is 63. Jesse remains beloved because Stamos made swagger soften into loyalty, tenderness, responsibility, humor, and genuine family devotion. Beyond Full House, John Stamos continued working across television, film, and music, staying closely connected to the charm audiences first loved in Jesse. His Jesse Katsopoulos endures because he showed that growing up does not mean becoming less interesting. It means discovering that love, commitment, and family can become their own kind of freedom. DJ Tanner is the responsible oldest daughter in Full House, the girl who grows up carrying more emotional weight than most children should have to understand. Played by Candace Cameron Bure, born in 1976 in Panorama City, California, she was just 11 when the series premiered in 1987. In 2026, Candace Cameron Bure is 50. DJ remains memorable because Bure made responsibility feel tender, sincere, overwhelmed, imperfect, and full of quiet love. Beyond Full House, Candace Cameron Bure continued building a career strongly associated with family-friendly entertainment, remaining close to the audience that first knew her as DJ. Her DJ Tanner endures because she tried to keep the house steady after loss, growing up too quickly while still learning how to stay young, loved, and honest. Joey Gladstone is the playful adult in Full House, the family friend whose voices, impressions, cartoons, and jokes help bring laughter back into a house shaped by grief. Played by Dave Coulier, born in 1959 in St. Clair Shores, Michigan. He was 28 when the series premiered in 1987. In 2026, Dave Coulier is 67. Joey remains beloved because Coulier made silliness useful, gentle, comforting, warm, loyal, and never cruel. Beyond Full House, Dave Coulier remained closely connected to comedy, voice work, and family entertainment, following a path that reflected much of Joey's gentle humor. His Joey Gladstone endures because in a home built around healing, he showed that making someone laugh at the right moment can be more than entertainment. It can be a small act of love. Kimmy Gibbler is the chaotic next-door best friend in Full House, the girl who enters the Tanner home with loud clothes, louder opinions, and complete confidence. Played by Andrea Barber, born in 1976 in Los Angeles, California. She was 11 when she first appeared in 1987. In 2026, Andrea Barber is 50. Kimmy remains beloved because Barber made being too much feel fearless, loyal, funny, stubborn, and strangely admirable. Beyond Full House, Andrea Barber stepped away from acting for a period before reconnecting with the role and the audience that never forgot Kimmy. Her Kimmy Gibbler endures because she proved that chosen family can live right next door, arrive uninvited, and still be the one standing beside you when life becomes difficult. Danny Tanner is the widowed father at the heart of Full House, the man trying to make life feel safe again for 3 daughters after heartbreaking loss. Played by Bob Saget, born in 1956 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he was 31 when the series premiered in 1987. He passed away in 2022 at 65, leaving behind one of television's most comforting father figures. Danny remains unforgettable because Saget made healing feel gentle, anxious, funny, protective, and deeply loving. Beyond Full House, Bob Saget built a wide career in comedy, television, hosting, and stand-up. But Danny Tanner remained the role that made generations feel at home. His Danny endures because he showed up every day with breakfast, bedtime talks, mistakes, forgiveness, and love, until a broken household began to feel whole again. Becky Katsopoulos is the calm and confident woman in Full House, the partner who helps Jesse discover that commitment can become growth rather than surrender. Played by Loughlin, born in 1964 in Queens, New York, she was 24 when she joined the series in 1988. In 2026, Loughlin is 62. Becky remains memorable because Loughlin made partnership feel grounded, warm, independent, steady, and emotionally mature. Beyond Full House, Loughlin continued working across television and film, while Becky remained one of the roles most strongly tied to her public image. Her Becky endures because she never took away Jesse's music, charm, or freedom. She gave him a reason to find a deeper version of them through marriage, loyalty, and family. Michelle Tanner was also shared by Mary-Kate Olsen, creating a television childhood that millions of viewers felt they watched unfold inside their own homes. Born in 1986 in Sherman Oaks, California, Mary-Kate was one when she began playing the role in 1987. In 2026, Mary-Kate Olsen is 40. Michelle remains beloved because Mary-Kate helped turn childhood innocence, mischief, warmth, and catchphrase charm into one of Full House's strongest symbols. Beyond Full House, Mary-Kate Olsen eventually moved away from acting and built a quieter life centered more on business, design, and privacy. Her Michelle endures because audiences can still watch that childhood endlessly, even while the adult behind those images chose distance from the fame that made her recognizable around the world. Steve Hale is DJ Tanner's sweet and awkward first serious boyfriend in Full House, the young man who brings teenage romance into her growing up years. Played by Scott Weinger, born in 1975 in New York City, he was 15 when he first appeared in 1991. In 2026, Scott Weinger is 51. Steve remains memorable because Weinger made First Love feel sincere, imperfect, hungry, loyal, awkward, and completely teenage. Beyond Full House, Scott Weinger became closely tied to another major piece of childhood nostalgia as the voice of Aladdin, while also working behind the scenes. His Steve Hale endures because he was not a fantasy prince inside the Tanner house, even if the actor behind him would literally become the voice of one. Teddy is Michelle's playful young friend in Full House, a child who brings noisy, impulsive, real childhood energy into the Tanner universe. Played by Taj Mowry, born in 1986 in Honolulu, Hawaii, he was 5 when he appeared in the early 1990s. In 2026, Taj Mowry is 40. Teddy remains memorable because Mowry made childhood feel natural, lively, funny, disruptive, and warmly believable. Beyond Full House, Taj Mowry continued building a career across television and voice acting, becoming one of the performers who grew beyond early childhood roles. His Teddy endures because nostalgia is not built only from major characters. Sometimes it lives in the child who causes a little trouble, makes everyone laugh, and becomes part of the world you remember. Viper is the laid-back musician in Full House, a later-era character who makes the Tanner teenagers' world feel bigger, edgier, and less predictable. Played by David Lipper, Born in 1974 in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, he was 20 when he first played the role in 1994. In 2026, David Lipper is 52. Viper remains notable because Lipper made him relaxed, casual, slightly rebellious, charming, and different from the safe patterns of the Tanner home. Beyond Full House, David Lipper continued working in entertainment as both an actor and producer, expanding his career beyond the late-era sitcom role that made him familiar to many viewers. His Viper endures because he marks the final chapters of the series, when childhood comfort was beginning to give way to adolescence and a larger world. Vicky is the mature, romantic presence in Full House, the woman whose relationship with Danny explores timing, compromise, and the painful truth that love is not always enough. Played by Gail Edwards, born in 1952 in Coral Gables, Florida, she was 39 when she first appeared in 1991. In 2026, Gail Edwards is 74. Vicky remains memorable because Edwards made romance feel grounded, sincere, adult, hopeful, and complicated by real life. Beyond Full House, Gail Edwards worked across television, theater, and voice work, remaining warmly remembered by fans who responded to her sincerity. Her Vicky endures because she represented one of the show's more realistic love stories. Two people can care deeply, the feelings can be real, and the future can still refuse to unfold the way anyone hoped. Nikki Katsopoulos is one of Jesse and Becky's twin sons in Full House, part of the next generation that shows the Tanner household continuing to grow. Played by Blake Tuomi Wilhoit, born in 1990 in Los Angeles, California, he was 2 when he began the role in 1992. In 2026, Blake Tuomi Wilhoit is 36. Nikki remains meaningful because he helped symbolize growth, family expansion, new parenthood, and Jesse's transformation from bachelor to father. Beyond Full House, Blake Tuomi Wilhoit stepped away from acting and pursued life outside the entertainment spotlight, choosing a path different from the childhood image preserved on television. His Nikki endures because the show began with loss, but kept adding marriages, children, noise, tenderness, and proof that the house still had room. Denise is Michelle's confident young friend in Full House, a child who brings fresh energy, humor, and personality into Michelle's world. Played by Jodie Sweetin, born in 1986 in New York City, she was 6 when she appeared as Denise in 1992. In 2026, Jodie Sweetin is 40. Denise remains memorable because Smollett made a small childhood role feel quick, funny, confident, natural, and fully alive. Beyond Full House, Jodie Smollett grew into acclaimed adult roles across film and television, becoming one of the notable examples of a young performer successfully evolving into complex work. Her Denise endures because the role now feels like the beginning of something bigger, a glimpse of the spark audiences could not yet predict. Irene Katsopoulos is Jesse's affectionate mother in Full House, the woman who reminds viewers that even the coolest man in the room came from somewhere. Played by Yvonne Wilder, born in 1937 in New York City, she was 51 when she first appeared in 1988. She passed away in 2021 at 84, leaving behind steady work across television and film. Irene remains memorable because Wilder made family history feel warm, talkative, teasing, immediate, and deeply familiar. Beyond Full House, Yvonne Wilder often brought depth through character roles rather than celebrity. Her Irene Katsopoulos endures because with only a few scenes, she could turn Jesse from the cool uncle of San Francisco into a son, being lovingly reminded that his mother knew him before everyone else did. Mr. Strobridge is the strict school principal in Full House, the adult who represents the world outside the Tanner home, where mistakes have consequences. Played by Richard Paul, born in 1940 in Los Angeles, California, he was 48 when he first appeared in 1988. He passed away in 1998 at 58, leaving behind television and character work beyond Full House. Mr. Strobridge remains notable because Paul made authority stern, human, specific, and connected to the lessons children must learn beyond home. Beyond Full House, Richard Paul remained familiar through supporting work, but Strobridge stays tied to the school years of the Tanner children. His Mr. Strobridge endures because he represented the hallway beyond safety, where love may welcome you back, but the world still expects you to learn from what you did wrong. Stephanie Tanner is the funny middle daughter in Full House, the child caught between wanting attention and trying to prove she matters on her own terms. Played by Jodie Sweetin, born in 1982 in Los Angeles, California, she was only 5 when the series began in 1987. In 2026, Jodie Sweetin is 44. Stephanie remains beloved because Sweetin made the funny middle child feel sharp, vulnerable, jealous, affectionate, insecure, and deeply seen. Beyond Full House, Jodie Sweetin faced personal struggles and later resilience that gave her story far more complexity than viewers could have imagined. Her Stephanie Tanner endures because her strongest jokes often protected the softest parts of her heart, making childhood, change, and growing up feel painfully real beneath the laughter. Michelle Tanner is the youngest child in Full House, the tiny presence who becomes one of the Tanner home's strongest emotional centers. Shared by Ashley Olsen, born in 1986 in Sherman Oaks, California, she was 1 when she began the role in 1987. In 2026, Ashley Olsen is 40. Michelle remains unforgettable because Ashley helped make innocence feel funny, comforting, mischievous, familiar, and central to the family's healing. Beyond Full House and the enormous fame that followed, Ashley Olsen eventually stepped away from acting and built a different identity in fashion and business. Her Michelle endures because television keeps rewinding the same childhood forever, while the person behind it chose to move forward and define herself far from the Tanner house. The Tanner house is quiet now, but the feeling it gave viewers never really left. Family, laughter, second chances, forgiveness, and the belief that someone would always be waiting when you came home. Through Jesse's growth, DJ's responsibility, Joey's comfort, Kimmy's loyalty, Danny's love, and the many children who grew up before us, Full House became more than a sitcom. It became a memory of safety. If this journey brought back memories, please like, subscribe, and stay with Hollywood 1960s TV, where the legends of the Golden Age live on.